So this is the market summary for Wednesday, the 15th of February. We didn't have a good day. Had a pretty bad day. One of the worst days in quite a while. Let's just have a look what happened. So, due to overcommitments at around 11 my time, I wouldn't be able to trade through the open and so on. So, I decided to take some trades during the European session, and after the results I accumulated, I won't be doing that again. Not in the near future anyway. First trade we took it before 8 a.m. Took a short here. We saw markets pretty much follow through from the selling we saw yesterday, pulling back at the close. We saw prices sell down to the weekly midpoint, held a little bit, and as we're coming towards the European Open, saw the close below the midpoint, so I was expecting a move further to the downside. Looking at the previous day's lows around at 104. See if we can get anything down towards that 115 and possibly 104. Prices turned around. Turned around after we closed above the midpoint. Probably should have taken the trade off, but I held the trade and was eventually stopped out for minus 6.25 points. Use the main strategy. I've put a name to the main strategy now. It's the CF315. The second trade, I went short again, and it was at the pretty much on the close of this candle as we head over to the other side. Saw the wick, and that wick came. So we travelled into this area, saw an area previously we had difficulty getting through for selling off. Thought we might see that again, and prices rallied to the upside. Took me out to the actual tick. So my stop was at 34.75. Obviously the high here is 34.75. So it took me out and then pulled back. As it was pulling back, the main stretch. So on that revenge, going short, I lost 5.5, and we had a CF315, so that's the main strategy. And with that, it wasn't short-lived. Did go in my favor, almost 2 points before turning around and stopping me out for minus 2.25 points. After that turnaround, we did have that 315 set up to the long side, and this is primarily the reason why, looking back now in hindsight, it's best to trade the CF315 during market hours, because pre-market you do have a little chop, so you're going to have a lot of false signals and so on, which won't work out. So we did take that signal long, which was our last time we were available, because we weren't available after like 11, and we saw that actually go to the upside and hit our target. I think my target was around 38 or so, 38, it was 38.75, wherever it was, 38.75. Followed through to the upside all the way up to 41.75 before pulling back. So we picked up 5.5 there. I weren't able to trade through. I think this is retail sales in the US. Weren't able to trade through the open. 315 put in quite a lot of good signals here during the market day. A lot of good signals which should have worked out and hit target, but that wasn't available. I came in the afternoon, and again, after seeing the market head to the upside, I should have paid more emphasis to the actual what we see in the market. So we got our lows, we got a higher low, prices pulled back, put in this strong bearish candle. After this was a trade based on the 30-minute, so I probably should go 30-minute chart. So on this 30-minute chart, we can see price came in towards these highs over here to your left from Tuesday. Came in there, posted this bearish candle, so I went short, expecting prices to head back to the downside, possibly head back to the downside. So from this area we encountered selling. I was expecting to see selling and follow through to the downside. We did not see that. Instead, we had a turnaround. We did in fact have a CF315 signal long, which we didn't take. We're in this short FOMO trade. That signal occurred on the close of that candle. Did not take it. It would have hit target, but that's in hindsight. And as you can see, market rallied to the upside, and we were stopped out. We were stopped out on our short trade. And total for the day, we accumulated losses. Of minus 19.25 points. That's the accumulated losses here. So our biggest losses in a single day in a couple of weeks here. And finally we'll look at our account. One thing we should mention is we are starting to see a bit of a theme. The more losing days we are having, the losses are getting bigger and bigger, and we need to put a stop to that. So we'll go to the account history just to show you what happened here. So there's the big loss at the end, minus 10.75. The only win of the day, 275. 2.25 points loss are what is that? 5.25. Oh, looks like 5.25 loss and a 6.25 loss, and that was a trade from yesterday at 337.50. So just for transparency, I don't think I need to show that the account hasn't been reset, but just showing the trades we've made. So today, due to losses, I think we lost the equivalent of just about 20 points once you include commissions. So from our highs around that 44.75, we've pulled back, I would say about 40 points or so, which isn't good, but even though we're going through a bit of a drawdown at the moment, especially this week, I'm not too concerned because the main strategy, the CF315, has shown positive results. My drawdown are pretty much due to FOMO and revenge. So once I iron those out, we should be able to get back on track. And also, in terms of our auxiliary strategy, rather than trading a variety of strategies, I'm going to simply use the main strategy and use it across different time frames. So currently we use it on a 15 minute. I'm going to look at using it on a 10 and possibly a 30, and those will provide auxiliary trades. I'm looking at also on a 5 minute strategy, but I think I might just give that a miss because that's going to give a lot. It'll give a few trades, but the trades are going to be limited in size, maybe somewhere between 3 to 8 points. 3 points I'm not excited about, to be honest, even though it is a good amount of points. It's not something to be excited about. So what I think I may do is focus on the 10, 15 and 30 minutes using the main strategy, and the only variation being the time frames it is used on. And like I said, if we'd have used our main strategy today and we were available for a day, we would have had a pretty good day. So the goal going forward is, of course, to iron out FOMO, stick to the strategy, and get ourselves back on track. And if you've watched up to this point, thanks for watching.